Alright friends, today I want to talk to you guys about Project L, because there was a lot of recent news that came out about it, but I really want to focus on how I believe this game might change the fighting game industry. And I definitely want your guys' thoughts about it in the comments down below. So just in case you don't know, Project L is a fighting game coming out that's all about League of Legends. And they recently just announced that it's going to be free to play. Now this right here's got some crazy implications for the game, because obviously they can super greed the game with microtransactions, or they can be a little bit more honest with their monetization, that way they can still make money and customers are happy. But really what this means for the game is anybody can try it out. Dragon Ball FighterZ is one of the biggest fighting games in modern times. Like over the past 5 years, this game was huge. And for as big as the game was, it was a full-priced game. It didn't really have much to unlock. You got your typical characters and that was it, but everything else was DLC, and the story was something that most people forgot about after the first week or two. Dragon Ball FighterZ, with just the online, as bad as it can be sometimes, was an extremely successful fighting game for being full priced. Now people would attribute that to the fan base of Dragon Ball, which alright, fair enough. But Project L not only has League of Legends, which as we all know has an incredibly large fan base, but it also has a super successful show that's been going as well. So not only are you getting the actual League of Legends fans, but you're also getting the more casual show watchers who see the game come out and they go, oh, I know that character, I remember Jinx, let me go ahead and try out the game and see if I can kind of get into it. And suddenly you have this huge pool of players playing Project L that otherwise would have gotten locked out from the price tag initially, meaning that Project L is probably on release going to smash and demolish records like crazy. But I believe whether or not people are going to stay pretty much depends on their monetization options and how they go about that. Now forgive me, I forget the event name, but there was an event that happened like a year or two ago where a bunch of fighting game developers came together in order to find a way to kind of add things to fighting games, not only to appeal to a broader audience, but also to kind of cater to the fighting game audience they already have. And it looks like free-to-play might be the future of fighting games. Fighting games historically don't have a lot of content. Yeah, sure, you have your Mortal Kombat, you have your Injustice that have, a lot of content for people to kind of sink their teeth into, but most fighting games, they don't really have all that much. And with how successful free-to-play has been lately, I can totally see more and more fighting games taking this trend of being free-to-play and just dumping cosmetics, season passes, and so on and so forth into their game in order to actually monetize it. This also kind of fixes the issue that fighting games have, where fighting games are a really niche genre where not a lot of people play them. If you're not a fan of fighting games, why would you spend $60 on a game that you're not even sure you're gonna like? And if you do hop into it, you hop online, you get demolished, and then you don't want to ever touch it again. So if you can kind of ease the entry level for people to hop into the game, especially with a franchise like League of Legends, that can be a huge game changer for not only fighting games as a whole, but for Project L as an individual game. In a nutshell though, I'm pretty excited to see what happens with Project L. I'm really excited to play it. I think we all are. The game looked great from the little bit that we saw, but I want to see the impact that this has on fighting games, because I do think we're living in times where the industry is going to change as far as our favorite genre is concerned. I think things are going to start to shift in the fighting game industry. And I want to say games like Multiverses and Project L might be the ones spearheading this movement. Let's have a little bit of a conversation about it in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about it. And I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.